Representative Solomon votes aye.
Mr. Shope.
I vote no.
Mr. Stringer.
Stringer votes no.
Ms. Sims.
Mr. Speaker Pro Tem, I rise to briefly explain my vote.
Please proceed.
First, I want to thank the members who stood up to avoid this distraction, particularly Representative Pincham, Representative Kern, Representative Bowers. I appreciate your words. I think they were very compelling on the floor, and much of what I would say have already been covered by many of my colleagues. I think the one thing that we can all agree on is that these words are terribly offensive. And if anyone would read the article, they would know that those words were used in the article to expose the offensive nature of language used by the leader of Red for Ed in the classroom. Every person in the state of Arizona should be offended by these racially offensive words that are being used in our classrooms right now. Every person should stand up and oppose the use of these words. I don't care if it's an award-winning rap artist. That was the point. The point was to expose this leader for the radical ideas he's peddling in our classrooms. The point is to expose this leader for the national socialist movement that he's advocating for through this Red for Ed movement. That is the truth. He said, teaching is political. His own words indict him. That was the point of the article. And with that, I vote no.
Mr. Thorpe.
Thorpe votes no.
Mr. Toma.
Ms. Crum votes no.
Ms. Townsend.
Ms. Townsend votes no.
Ms. Udall.
Ms. Udall votes no.
Ms. Ugenti-Rita.
Ms. Genti-Rita votes no.
Mr. Winiger.
Mr. Winiger votes no.
Speaker Besnard.
Mr. Speaker Pro Tem, I rise to explain my vote.
Please proceed.
Suffice it to say we are all offended. This has been indeed a despicable day. I don't know if we agree on the why, but I bet we all agree it's despicable. Even during the vote explanations, people couldn't help but impugn people's motives. For instance, I heard someone say, "Congratulations, Representative Sims. What you wrote was meant to inflame," and it did. What is that? A motive. I don't know why it's so hard to follow the rules. It doesn't matter whether you are white or black or brown or whatever the color of your skin is, you follow the House rules. That's what it's been about from the beginning. And making this about race is what's been, in my personal opinion, elevating this well beyond the scope of what this was about in the first place. Follow the House rules. I vote no.
Speaker votes no. Members, by your vote of Council be in order. Members, by your vote of 34 nay, 21 aye, you have not overruled the chair. We are back to the original